let me do a little diatribe for a minute. I don't like weather impacting the outcome of football games. Wind, rain, sleet, etc. They're all impediments that really don't need to exist because every NFL team can afford a dome. Let's throw it all out on the table. And for my football purists, I'm about to offend you right now. But let's get past the gameplay. Let's just get on to safety. Because the Chiefs-Dolphins AFC wildcard game in 2023 had a game time temperature of -4 degrees and wind chills of -27 degrees. And according to the National Weather Service and the Red Cross, being outside in wind chills below 13 degrees Fahrenheit is generally unsafe for prolonged exposure. The danger of frostbite and hypothermia increases significantly. There's a very famous photo from that game of a guy with his shirt off, painted up in Kansas City Chiefs colors. There is no need to expose players, fans, and vulnerable populations such as children and the elderly to dangerous temperatures so that football purists can have the elements. And I say that in air quotes. And just as a side note, it's important to note, I think, that Mile High Stadium at Invesco Field is going to be replaced with a dome stadium with a retractable roof by 2031, according to projections. Every stadium should be a dome stadium with a retractable roof. You can have a retractable, but it should be able to be closed because we don't need to see that. That just weather obviously interfered with that game. I'm not telling you that New England still wouldn't have won the game. I picked New England to win. And, and I didn't have a rooting interest in the game, by the way. I didn't care who won. The Lions weren't playing, so it doesn't matter to me who wins. That's one of the nice things about your team not being in it. I have zero dog in the fight. I just don't like weather impacting the game. I want the best game possible. I want the players to decide the game. And I know football purists don't like that. They think everybody should be playing outside. There's no reason to allow weather to impact the outcome of a game like that. That's just one man's opinion. What say the people's champ, man?
Well, I'm the people's champ. So if these fools want to go out and take their shirt off in minus 13 degree weather, I hope they have great insurance. I get what you're. I definitely think it makes sense to have the retractable option.
Yeah,
for sure. But I think the biggest thing that would, to counter your argument, and I'm just thinking from a business standpoint, I think the extreme elements just makes for good television. And I think
it looks nice.
And I think as long as you have that aspect, I think eventually it'll get to what you're talking about, yes. but I think it'll be slow road because of that.
Yes, I agree. I think that some of the up north teams, the indoor stadiums, the outdoor stadiums will die hard. But I do think that as more up north teams build new stadiums, I do think that they will, more and more will be domed with retractable roofs. What you got, nephew?
So with that said, are you for everybody in the NFL playing on grass fields?
I'm not against them bringing back grass. I do think that some of the injuries that we see are because of the artificial turf.
Okay. Yeah, that's my thing. What's better for the knees and for the concussions?
Exactly. Yeah, I think that I wouldn't be against that. Yeah, a lot of people are talking about bringing back grass. I think that that's something to definitely be explored. I'd be fine with that. Yeah, because again, like if you can open the retractable, because as a Lions season ticket holder, like when I go to games in September, even some in October, I wouldn't mind if we had a retractable and it was open, because some of those games, like they're on nice days. But when it's a blizzard or when it's negative temperatures, man, close the roof and control the environment. Stop the nonsense. It's sitting here in a blizzard trying to play a football. What is the point?
Hey, man, these folks, I'm telling you, folks will do it.
Oh, no. And this is exactly, you asked me about the social sites this week. this is what I was going back and forth with people.
Oh.
People were offended
I'm
by
telling
my
you, I can
by
only,
my
I
position.
can only imagine. Like, it's folks that live for that shit.
Yeah,
man.
they're the football purists did not like my position
Yeah,
that every
man.
stadium should be domed. But
they watch games like that on TV with the what's that, the NFL films
oh,
music
they love
playing
it,
in
man.
their head.
Love it. But I stand on that.